Final headline of the day. Chris Simms released his edge rankings for prospects in the 2022 draft. And there was a guy outside of his top 5. Kayvon Thibodeaux didn't make the top 5. And I don't think Chris Simms is a clickbait kind of guy. He's got some out there takes. He's been right a few times on some out there takes. I just think he's a guy who sees things a little bit differently. And I think this is genuinely how he feels. I don't think this is a clickbait situation at all. But Kayvon Thibodeaux at number 6. And here's what this is, everybody. Here's exactly what this is. We have been in a relationship with Kayvon Thibodeaux for too long. It's been about 3 months of the pre-draft process, right? Because right around NFL playoff time, that's when all the teams who have been bounced for the playoffs start. That's their mock draft season, right? And it's been about 3 months. And just like any relationship, it's magic for the first 3 months. Everything she does and says is amazing. It's incredible. There's nothing wrong with her. She's perfect, right? The first 3 months. And then you get a little bit more comfortable. You see a lot of her. And she's a human being. She's got some imperfections. And those start to show up. And your rose-colored glasses start to lose their tint. That's all that's happening with Kayvon Thibodeaux. And we just need to look at Kayvon Thibodeaux with new eyes, right? Because that's what he does in this video. He's looking at some edge rusher, Nick Bonito, and I looked him up. I hadn't heard much about him, and I was like, man, this guy, look at him. Look how fast he is. Look how explosive he is. But just imagine if we never heard of Kayvon Thibodeaux, and he came down from outer space. The aliens dropped him off. Said, here's Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's here to play football. You'd watch him and you'd be like, top 3 pick. Top 3 pick if you looked at him with new eyes. But we'd have too much time. We've gotten too comfortable with him. We've started overanalyzing him, his imperfections, the fact that he likes his brand, which so do you if you've updated your resume in the past 5 years. So do I. So does everybody. So does Tom Brady and LeBron James and Serena Williams. Like their brand. So does Donald Trump and Joe Biden, like their brand. Like, what are we talking about here? So let's look at Kayvon Thibodeaux with new eyes. Do that in your relationship too. Your fiance, your wife, your girlfriend for a few years. Look at her with new eyes. Take her out on a nice date. Tell her how amazing she is. And take Kayvon Thibodeaux at number 4.